Get started. I just like to make an opening statement saying, we've renewed a great rivalry with Utah State. It was a great team win. We felt coming in it was going to be a really, really close game, and that's what it bared out to be. We're really pleased with the win, and it's going to push us with more momentum. A win on the mountainside is huge, and so we're really pleased with this. So at this time, any questions?
To rally like this, you get a defensive touchdown from a defensive end, and your offense is kind of sputtering, but you get a drive late, and just how tough was this was a tough win, it seemed like.
Yeah, no, it really was, and I think you need to give Utah State a lot of credit because they made it tough. Our defense is certainly more explosive and more athletic. And a lot of those takeaways have not been by chance. Certainly was needed today, and then to come up with the safety. And then I want to say a lot about our offense coming down the stretch there to come up with a touchdown. I thought was huge.
Maybe not Josh's prettiest game. It looked like he took a bunch of hits and kept persevering, and then getting that touchdown at the end. Just how big was that?
It was huge. He took a couple hits. I mean, he got nailed in the middle of the back one time. They had a good blitz dialed up, and but we had enough confidence in him to run him late, and I think that's an indication what kind of competitor he is. Many people would say he's a drop-back quarterback. I think he's a great competitor.
What about this too, Craig? Just the defense overall. Again, you said an explosive, with the turnovers, but to get two defensive ends interceptions, and then obviously Carl with the safety at the end too. Those are pretty big plays. Even though I think Carl's interception, he didn't score any points, but to get those plays from even defensive ends was important.
Well, I think it's an indication we've got more athleticism out there on the field, and it's not by chance the ball's on the ground as much as what it is, and those guys certainly have an aggressive attitude, and we're going to leverage that, and we're going to need to keep on playing great explosive defense like that.
Injury-wise, looked like Johanna was out for a little bit.
He did some with his foot. We tried to have him go again. They taped it up. It wasn't like an ankle sprain, but it was something where he got stepped on and he just couldn't push off it. So we'll find out more. Anything else?
Just moving ahead, Craig. I mean, I know there's a lot left, but to get this one and just hanging in there to get it, just how big can this be moving forward for this football team?
Well, typically after, I could say this, typically after a game like this, I'll maybe address the team. Those captains address the team first, and that's great because I think today was an example of them all coming together and finding a way to go on the road against a good football team and coming up with a win.